Hello, YouTube. This is a 7-month update, July, in other words, for the Storjshare that I've been taking advantage of, renting out my available space and getting paid for it in storage token. So here's the latest update. I got paid $3.04 basically. That was my income. That hasn't been distributed yet, so I don't know how much it will be in storage because I don't know what the current price is. But as you can see, and as I commented in the June video, the amount of space that's shared has been decreasing fairly significantly and fairly quickly. So I was curious as to if I have any space left at all by the time I got it to the end of July. Well, it turns out that I do have some space, but not much left, so I'm going to show you over here. These are my two drives. I've got about 295 megabytes on one drive and 11 gigabytes on the other. The 11 gigabyte drive at its peak was over 400 gigabytes. So I was curious to see how much I was going to make for July, given how much it's dropped in terms of the amount of space that was being shared. Another thing to note is that there were no downloads in July, so that's also a significant part of what you get paid for. So I was actually pleasantly surprised I got paid as much as I did. So with my 11 gigabytes left and the fractional on my other drive, it seems to have stabilized at this point. I would imagine that it's going to go down in August a little bit more as the final contracts expire and get removed. But we'll see. I'm also curious how much I actually would get paid with only 11 gigabytes being stored. So my guess it's probably less than $1, but we'll see. It only costs $1 to run the drive for a month, so it's still profitable. I did provide some information. I kind of updated the spreadsheet. I added how much storage I got paid, the price of the storage at the time. As you can see, it's been dropping. I don't know if gradually is the right word. Significant. It's like, what, a third of the value of where it was when I started in January. And you can see the progression of the bytes stored. Now, this says terabytes stored, so that's what you get paid on. But in reality, I never had a terabyte worth. Most I ever had was 400 plus gigabytes. So I'm not sure how they come up with a terabyte count. But independent of that, you can see that it increased to hit a peak in the May time frame, and then it's been dropping off, and it's dropped off, 60%, and probably be significantly less. And of course, the downloads, which I think is where you make most of the money, actually, dropped off significantly, where now there's no downloads going on. So that probably will continue until they come out with version 3 of the network. So if I'm lucky, I'll make like $1 a month until version 3 comes out toward the end of the year, which is enough to pay for the drive being used, and I can keep the node up. So we'll see what happens. So there we are. So you can see that here's the total amount I actually got paid in terms of revenue, and total storage tokens I got paid associated with that. And based on current price, this is the dollar value. I should probably put this over here. Sorry about that. That's the dollar value of this amount of tokens. So you can see it's down $14 from where I originally earned the money, about a third, 30% loss as of today, which is August 3rd, based on today's price, which, as we can see, continues to go down. So I expect that, given that nothing's really happening on the network, so most people are probably dumping their coins, I would expect the price will continue to go down as that's the case. But I'll hold on to mine. It's not worth that much money. So we'll sit, and maybe when they come out with version 3, the price will start going up again. So we'll see. Hope that helps.